Yo, what's going on, and welcome back to some more Elden Ring. At the end of the last one, we had some crazy stuff happening here. Fia had a dagger that she wanted us to return to the owner. D said he knew who the owner was, so we gave it to him. And then we came back, and D was murdered over in this room by Fia. And then Fia had this whole speech, and then she left. So she's no longer here. I kind of in part regret popping the Baldekin's blessing because I feel like maybe there's something to keeping that until you meet her again, but I'm not sure. There might be like a special reward for having it, or she'll just call you an idiot and then explain what the blessing does and that it's been a negative the whole time and laugh at you. One of those two. But anyways, two things before we get. Oh, the other thing that we did is we was that the one where we finished Siofra? Yeah, we finished Siofra. We fought that really big Dragonkin soldier, which I wanted to look at his weapon, is one of the things I was gonna say. So we didn't look at it. We got I think it was called a Dragon Halberd. This one. It does just physical? Really? I expected it to do like fire or something. Halberd shaped like a dragon and wreathed with both ice and lightning. What does that mean? Alas, the Dragonkin soldiers never attained immortality and perished as decrepit, pale imitations of their skyborn kin. Skill favored by dexterous warriors, slash foes as your body spins. Additional input allows for follow-up attack. This doesn't really seem like a special halberd, but because even the normal Knight Rider glaive has that same ability. Wait, this thing's +8? Where did we even get... Is this the one we found in the caravan? Right below the... Right below when you first get into Liurnia of the Lakes, there's that caravan. I think we found this, if I remember correctly. Or we found a spear. Actually, we found the tree spear there. I don't remember where we found the Banished Knight's halberd. That's +8. Other thing, I wanted to use a rune arc, I think. Which we currently have, well, we only have one great rune, right? The other great rune we can't even use yet. Because we haven't unlocked the capabilities. So I think we're going to use a rune arc. Oh. So we're actually really tanky now, huh? We got lots of stats everywhere. I think we're looking pretty good. I still haven't decided about respecking to use the Sword of Night and Flame. Trying to think. Because I kind of like the stuff. I mean, we don't really lose anything, I think, by respecking for it. We're 1 point short of being able to use this arrow, which I think is a really cool spell, so I want to use it. There's a lot of these spells that I don't really care about. I do care about this one, though, the Sigil. I think that could be cool. And I think running Glintstone Pebble, just in case, is cool. Keep in mind, we're not casting very many spells, so we're not, like, doing a whole bunch of stuff, but... Where are those bubble spells? Here. Okay, so we're not going to have the int for that. What about like this? Sorcery of the Claymen, who served as priests in the ancient dynasty, produces several small magical bubbles that drift towards foes before they naturally pop. Charging increases the delay before the bubbles pop. The Claymen search for lost oracles within their bubbles. So they're Claymen? Produces a gigantic magical bubble that drifts towards foes before it naturally ruptures. Charging increases the delay before the bubble pops. So these spells kind of seem cool. But they require Arcane, which we only have if we don't respec. I would likely get rid of all my arcane if I respect. But are we actually going to use those? Probably not. And we could still use the sword we currently have, even if we respec, because it's got lighter requirements than the Sword of Night and Flame. Yeah, it's smaller requirements across the board. They fixed this yet? No. What a shame. I just so badly wanted to use this weapon, but they still haven't fixed it. How is that possible? So how much damage is this weapon doing? Problem is, we can't see how much damage this is gonna do. But I'm pretty sure it has a higher base damage. But again, I've explained why split damage weapons can be not as good. But I think that the Sword of Night and Flame just has so much damage that even with all the different resistances that will get applied to its hits, I think it'll still be fine. It's the same weight. FP costs are 19 and 23. We really don't even use this because this requires way too much like setup. You really can't do this against bosses at all. And I mean, an enemy that you could do it against, you'd have to either parry them or stance break them, and then like it's probably just better to riposte them at that point. But I'm curious how fast some of the Sword of Night and Flame abilities are, if they're actually worth it. Also, we have 144 HP, or 1,444 HP right now. 87 FP, 131 stamina. Do we go Rebirth is the question right now. Get rid of our 7 levels in Arcane. Then the other question becomes, do we rely on the rune arc or do we get the actual stats for the sword? And I think we'd actually get the stats. Means we're going to be putting a lot into Faith, a lot into Int. I don't think we'll need to put anything into Dex or Strength. Especially since we have that talisman that we can just always have on that will give us enough strength, I believe. If we don't have enough strength to begin with. We don't need to level our mind. I think our mind is fine. And then we'll just put everything else into trying to have vigor be like 10 points ahead of endurance, maybe more like 5 points ahead. So am I doing that? Yeah, I think I'm doing that. Because we can always just use this sword anyways. We can always rebirth again. We got like 4 of those larval tears. So, if we want to rebirth, we need to go to Renala. Now, if you're curious what the next place we're going to is, we're going to Caelid next. That's where our next quest for Ronnie the Witch is taking us. So we're going to go there. And I think Caelid is also the logical place to go next. Grand Library is what we want. Now, other things to note in Liurnia. First of all, there's this chest in this room that we don't know how to open. As far as I know, you need a key, and we do not have said key. So, we can't do anything about that. Where is the chest? It's right there. You're still alive, right? You didn't just, like, die?
Art thou knowest? Now, bear this sweeting into life anew.
Okay, with the rebirth menu, you can spend larval tears to clear your levels and reassign them from square one. You must reassign all levels until you reach your present level. You cannot make any attributes lower than their initial level determined by your origin. Okay, same as we expected. So, stats we need. Strength is going down to 12. That's fine. The other thing is this sword scales better off of Int and Faith than it does off of either Strength or Dex. So kind of strength and extra strength and Dex is wasted, but again, I think strength and Dex would pump up the physical damage, whereas the other stats are gonna pump up. Int is gonna pump up magic damage, whereas Faith is gonna pump up the fire damage. So we're losing the arcane, which is fine. We're getting 24. hold on. I want to cancel. Since you were not, the larval tier was not spent. Okay.
Be not.
Yeah.
And I would but.
I just want to, first of all, I want to make sure that the larval tier was actually not spent. It was not. Second, it's actually 24, right? It is 24. Okay. 12, 12, 24, 24.
Art thou?
Alright, give it
Now.
to me. So, don't need to change any of these. We need 24. 24. How much do we got left? Ooh. We only have 22 levels left. So we can use 18, get back to 30. Are we really going to have less endurance than we did before? Do I instead take myself to like 28, get this to 19? Then we'll focus on leveling endurance and vigor. This puts us decently close to what we were at. Wait, by just these two stats, we're losing 84 health. A lot. But we should be fine. We're also losing damage, curiously enough. Which is surprising, because I would have thought this sword would scale so well off of int. That the 4 extra levels in int would make up for... I guess we're missing 4 levels in strength and 5 levels in dex. So that's 9 levels of physical damage that we're missing out on. But yeah, let's do this. Balled up. Interesting. So, let's equip this sword. And we can't use it in here, so we'll have to find somewhere where we can use it. And then we're going to upgrade this sword. I don't know if we're going to upgrade it to +5 quite yet, because we only have one level 5 Somber Smithing Stone. Sword looks pretty cool. I like it. It's a lot like the sword that we wanted to use, the Regalia of Eo... Is it Aokide or Eokide? I was saying Eokide, but it could be either. Where would be a good testing grounds? I mean, we could just straight up test it at Caelid's church, right? Also, we should talk to Caelid. We haven't talked to him since a lot of stuff went down at the round table. He might have something interesting to say. But, I mean, I don't think they get to go to the round table. So maybe not. But he might know. He might have something to say about Blide. Because, oh, I thought he was gone. I was like, what?
Always a...
Nah, he's got nothing at the moment. That's fair.
Goodbye.
Okay, so it's the exact same attack pattern as our previous weapon. Now, let's check out these abilities. Well, first I guess we should... Okay, so that's the 5-hit chain. And strong attacks are just 2-hit chains. So, you take a stance. Okay, so the right bumper is the Hadouken, or whatever. Laser beam of death. It's not a Hadouken, because it's not... I don't know, I've never seen Dragon Ball. Don't be mad at me. Whoa. Hold up. I guess we got potions. I want to go hit someone with this stuff. Alright, even at level 1, that's just one-shotting that guy, huh? Or with the weapon being... Or the weapon's level 0. Now, what kind of range are we looking at for the other skill? Holy crap. That does that much damage? It's literally just a one-shot on this guy. More than a one-shot. It's like 1.5. Wait, how much health do you have? You guys only have like 250. Yeah, it does like 3 times that guy's health bar. That's crazy. Okay, but I wanted to see... It's weird because the stance kind of lingers a little bit. Like, I let go. I'm just pressing the left trigger, and it's holding up the stance for a really long time. What kind of range are we looking at for this? Okay, we could probably go a little bit further. Oh, I also learned that you could just roll into these skulls. Doesn't change too much, but... Alright. What about, like, here? You think I can hit you from here? Yes. What the fudge? That's crazy. Okay, what kind of AoE are we looking at? What? You actually dodged it. Okay, I mean, it's definitely going to be a lot better against people who can't fly over it, would be my guess. Okay, I want one more range check. We're going to go, like, absurd. This seems absurd, but maybe it's not. It is. Okay. What about now? It's pretty good range. What about this thing? That actually hits, huh? What about this? That does not hit. Probably a little closer. This guy behind me also does not hit. Why is it not hitting? Okay, I see you. Alright, you can definitely look like an idiot. They still have slashes to them, but... Hold up. Okay. Please. I can't land the parry. Oh, hello. Oh, what does this look like? Okay, it's the normal one. Alright. I think we're done here. This sword is sweet, by the way. So let's go level that thing up. Probably just +4 for now. Same as our other sword. And then we'll compare the damages after it's leveled up. I kind of dislike how temporary buffs don't immediately give you the resistance.
Greetings.
It like slowly counts down every time we load into a new area.
Well, I took you no matter lay out your own.
Alrighty. Got plenty of those. We have 36 of those? Jeez. Oh, we only have 1 of those left. But we can buy 4 from EG, right? Or 3 from EG? Maybe we should go buy 2 of those right now. And we're not going to use the 5 quite yet. Shield. I think we should work up our shield a little bit. We got lots of smithing stone 1s. We can always buy more smithing stone 1s. We just want to get not below 12,000 because I think each of those somber smithing stones was 6. Oh, still no guard boost up? Okay, here's the first guard boost up, which is mainly what I'm looking for because we do a lot of guarding. And then... do I want to pop runes? Is it gonna be worth it? Might as well, I think. We'll at least take it to +6. Ah, but it's not getting... it doesn't get another guard boost up till... +7? Oof. Well, we have plenty of those, so let's do that. Because right now, I think our... I don't know how exactly the conversion is. In the past games, it was like 3 times as much. So, like, this sword is technically level 12, right? Or +12. We don't have that many smithing stone 4s, so I think we'll just stop there at +9. We probably should change the Ash of War to not be keen anymore. We don't want that because it lowers. I guess keen's still the best, huh? Is standard better? Hold on, so it's a 154. Yeah, keen's still the best. Okay, and then we'll go to EG, spend the rest of our runes on 1 smithing stone. And then we will enter Caelid. Oh, I didn't compare the 2 swords. How much AR did we have before we did any of that changes? I think we had like 340 AR or something. How much AR do we have now? 390. We equip this, we're down to 340. Yeah, this sword is doing a lot. Ooh, it's Inted Faither at sea right now. Seems good. Yeah, we'll mess around with this thing, and I mean, we can always just respec again if we find something else that we like. Yeah, give me one of these. Alright. So, how are we going to approach Caelid? My initial suggestion was, since we found this, I think we just take this bottom path, go into whatever this dungeon is, then take on this area that looked like it had some bosses and stuff. This might have an Erdtree avatar as well. And then we'll start going at the area that we already have the map for. We'll try and get into here. Yeah, we need to get to Gale Tunnel so we can let Alexander through. We should do that sooner rather than later. But I think we'll start at the Smoldering Church first. We'll do the top area I talked about, and then Gale Tunnel will be our next destination. Alright. It's always weird that, like, it kind of feels like we're getting closer to the Erdtree, but really, I don't feel like we're actually getting closer. Also, what is that land? I don't know, but it's got like a big bowl up there. So we're just gonna attack this area from the front, I think. Oh, I didn't expect you to, like, slide off the thing. Alright, we got good damage. The other good thing that I was thinking about with this sword, even though I've said that split damage can have its disadvantages because of how many resistances are being applied to it, split damage can also have its advantages because what if an enemy has a negative resistance to something? Then you're getting the advantage of that instead. That doesn't happen as often though, and it's the reason that I bring that up is because enemies out in the wild are gonna have chances to have that, but PvP characters are almost never going to have that. Other player characters are almost always going to have positive resistances across the board. But with those Scar Seal things that we've been using, I would imagine that a lot of people want to use the Scar Seals just because they seem good compared to the amount of damage that you lose. Which reminds me, we probably should run double Scar Seals, but I'm not going to. We could have actually put less stats into Int and Faith by 3 and ran the second Scar Seal, but that might be for another time. But yeah, if people are running like 2 of those, then they might be getting to negative resistances in some stats. Like we're at negative, or we would be at negative lightning resist if we did that. Are you serious? I hate that he just like traded spots with us. Wait, we could oh, hello. Where'd you come from? We could summon our spirits here, but so far not really necessary. Plus we're just going slow anyways. Okay, there's nothing actually there. Minor Erd Tree. Okay, so there is a boss here. This guy looks different. What beautiful noises. So we spawn right here. Let's get to work, I suppose. Actually, oh. Really? Oh my gosh, that's a lot of damage. How about this? Alright, I apologize. That's so much damage. Ow. How am I not dead, by the way? Okay, so he killed our guys very quickly. I think that's Scarlet Rot that he's applying is crazy. But we are stupid. This ability is stupid. It's doing 1,000 damage to this guy every single time we use it. Green Burst Crystal Tier. Flame Shrouding Cracked Tier. Okay, the Flame Shrouding's gotta be a fire damage boost, right? Temporarily boost fire attack. Now we could do something interesting. We don't actually do... Is this magic? We could, like, run a magic and fire one. Or even just run the magic one, maybe? For that ability. I didn't get to get off the flame ability because he interrupted me. Temporarily boost stamina recovery. I feel like... Would we rather have extra stamina or stamina recovery? Probably stamina recovery, right? And do we actually still want the health regen? I like the health regen, but it's not necessary by any means. Okay, so this definitely is going to be an interesting weapon to use, because it opens up the ability for us to use our FP more again, which is nice. I don't know that we're actually going to need more FP flasks. I think we're fine with what we're currently using, unless it gets to be a problem. But if we're in a fight where our guys are tanking, we can dish out a lot of damage with that ability, and I want to try the flame ability. Because obviously the flame ability hits way harder, but when we were testing it on enemies that didn't have that much health. So they were dying to the laser beam before the laser beam was done. Whereas the flame is just one hit. So they were taking the full damage, so it looked like the flame was way better. In fact, it looked like it was almost 3 times better. But that right there did so much damage. Also, is this just gonna break and kill me? They wouldn't do that, I don't think. They would put an enemy on the tree to climb up behind you. That's a very common thing, but they didn't do it this time. So what are we running at the moment? We got Erdtree's Favor. It's probably good, but at the same time... Like, if we did this... get 4 damage. If we did this, we get 5 damage. Charge attacks, guard counters. I do kind of want to test how good this guard counters thing is at some point. Raises potency of sorceries. Oh, it's just sorceries, it's not magic. Raises holy attack power. Raises attack when HP's low. Lowers FP consumed by skills. This actually might be really valuable. How much HP are we losing? Like 39? We're losing 8 stamina? I mean, Erdtree's Favor is really good, but I kind of want to spam our skills a little bit today. I mean, we could always switch back, right? We just got this fancy schmancy new weapon. I want to be able to spam the skills. So the dungeon should be somewhere around here. Also, there's some scary dude over there. What the heck? Pointing to, like, right here. Am I missing something? Oh, it was just in the dark. I apologize. Minor Erdtree Catacombs. Alright. So which Scar Seal should I be using right now? Oh, I do want to change this, actually. I think that's just better. What else do we have? Strength, Dex, Int, Faith. These could also be really good. I was like theory crafting a potion that you could make for a character. And you could just put both of these. You could... This is a little bit on the absurd side, but I was thinking you make a boss killing character that's extremely low level and has the Sword of Night and Flame. You enter someone's world with like 14 Int and 14 Faith, and you pop... I don't know if you can use the Wondrous Potion in other people's worlds, but if you can, then you just pop one that gives you 10 of each of these, and then for 3 minutes you have enough to wield the sword, and you just kill the boss in the 3 minutes. That would be funny. But it seems like you could do a lot of stuff. You could, like, either buff the magic damage, you could buff the fire damage, you could buff both. But yeah, I think these 2 restoration ones for now. We'll consider other stuff in the future. So, oh, what? I actually flipped around long enough for him to hit me. So here you can see the advantage of the split damage, because these guys are weak to magic. Okay. First of all, we're gonna want this. Second of all, it's not gonna be viable to drop down. You gotta take the elevator. I doubt any of those are illusory walls, but I suppose it's possible. Do I send the elevator back up? Yeah. What was that? There is actually a room under there. That's crazy. Do we start with that then? Seems like a bad starting spot. We should clear out more of the dungeon before we do that, because it's bound to end up somewhere, right? And if it ends up in a bad room to be, okay, well this is a bait. Am I gonna fall for it? Yeah, probably. What's in here? Slimes. Is it just slimes? Oh! Okay, well at least it doesn't inflict a status on you. Oh, right. Really? That's a little bit tilted. I'm surprised they even had the range to get to me. Okay. Alright, that didn't work. So yeah, that fire attack can one-shot these guys, huh? Yeah, this sword is cool. Definitely a very cool weapon. So let's pay a little bit more attention then. Oh, you just throw stuff. That doesn't hit. That's saddening. Dropped an item up there. That's obnoxious. He moves around so much. Oh my gosh, and then I just missed. There we go. What else do we even have to deal with in here? I think we dealt with it, except for this. Oh, this was a crab. Oh, this is scarlet rot. That's not great. That hurts, by the way. Excuse me. Now I know why my guys died so quickly against that Erdtree avatar. Because that's ridiculous. So Scarlet Rot is just like death, right? If you ever get Scarlet Rotted? What the heck is this? Alright, let's get out of here. This sucks. I don't see any way to get up, so we'll have to get up there later, I guess. Do we have anything that cures this nonsense? Yeah, this. It's still going up. Soap? Wait, no, we're not actually Scarlet Rotted. It'll hopefully run out. Yeah, it ran out. So, let's try the other direction a little bit. Because obvious... Well, I guess it's not obvious. That could definitely drop into that Scarlet Rot room. And we have a few of those boluses, so we shouldn't be too afraid to use them. Why is everyone in here just throwing stuff? Do something. That's just, I hear a weird noise, like slimes or something. I doubt this would ever be an illusory wall, but it could be like an illusory wall into like a drop or an elevator. Be a really wonky one, but... Okay, so there's the lever already. Well, let's see what this room offers us. There goes our potion. Oh, holy crap. Why were you so loud? Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna reach. Hello, sir. I don't know if it's my character, but I swear sometimes I hear something behind me. Wait, it just occurred to me that we hadn't actually found the boss room yet. So the boss room is down the drop? Is that right? That's interesting. Oh, here we go. Oh, good. More Scarlet Rot. This is gonna be bad, huh? And if you don't roll in it, because I think rolling is what makes it continuously build up. But I don't know if I'm gonna remember to not roll in it. Alright, where's the next safe place? Not there. Something here. It seems like it might go back to where I wanted it to. What's up with these crabs? Why did you just climb out of the ground? Oh, whoops. Yeah, I feel like this is gonna lead back to that first Scarlet Rot room that we went to. Okay, there's just one, huh? Oh, there's not just one. How did I not see that guy on my initial check? He must have been right behind my character as I panned the camera like that. We are very likely gonna have to go back down to that Scarlet Rot. Well, I mean, I'm going to, whether we have to or not. Because there's gotta be more stuff down there. I just need to go down a side path so I'd stop building up Scarlet Rot. Okay, now I think we're back to that room. Imp Head Wolf. It's actually pretty decent for what it's worth. Head covering made from the largely unaltered head of an impish golem resembling a wolf. It holds trace amounts of lupine endurance. It gives you 3 stamina? Oh, it gives you 2 endurance, is what it gives you. Actually pretty good. What does it look like? That seems like a pretty good helmet, honestly. We're gonna keep what we have, but that's a good helmet right there. Kinda heavy, I think, but good poise and pretty good stats. Like if you're wearing heavy armor, that might be your helmet. Sacramental Bud. Is that a crafting item? Probably. Exceedingly rare to find. We're obviously not going to be dropping down there. We'll go back to the Scarlet Rot pool. Unfortunately. Yeah, Scarlet Rot seems crazy. Like, what the heck were they thinking? It's like toxic or something. Grave Glove Ward. Is that the one that we needed, or is that the other one again? We did need Grave. There we go. Now we can get our dudes to +5. And we got 2 of them, so if we find anything else in the future... Is there anything else up? No. So, back to the pool. We're not gonna make very much progress in this episode, are we? We're not even at the boss yet. We gotta be close, would be my guess, but... You jump this? That's a little bit of a big fall. Might take some damage for that one. I still haven't learned the damage thresholds for jumping. Pretty sure we would have survived that. Oh, are you kidding me? Well, come on, let's go. hate you. Wow, you chased me? Oh, there's the other one. Oh, there's safety here. Oh, you jerk. Wait, don't roll, don't roll, don't roll. Rolling would be foolish. Just run. Continue running. There's the boss room. Okay, there's a stake here. So that's how we'll be respawning here. Gotcha. So we don't have our Wondrous Potion because I used it to try and fend off the Scarlet Rot. Guess we're gonna need this so we can actually summon. It's gonna be probably Urchery Watchdog, right? Two of them. Scepter and Sword. Actually, I should be full health for this. Whoa. That just... You... Actually, I used it off of... That's a lot of damage right there. Oh, that reached me. That reached me again. That's not good. One of my guys died. That's terrible news. Can I line it up and hit both of you? Oh, didn't matter. Man, this sword is crazy. Mad Pumpkinhead Ashes. Nice. What does it cost? It costs FP. What do we have that costs HP? Just these guys, which seem horrible. Okay, Mad Pumpkinhead used to summon the spirit of a Mad Pumpkinhead. Spirit of a mad soldier with a large brawny physique, though he has stifled his panic within the dark confines of his helmet. He rampages as if driven mad when agitated by bloodshed or the humming of insects. This mad soldier is all that is left of a broken gladiator. That might be a decent Ash, actually. I still like our guys, but... I feel like as far as things go, our guys are still fine. We'll go upgrade them as well. Yeah, this sword can put in some work. At the very beginning of that fight, I hit both of them with the flame thing. It seems like both do about the same amount of damage. And I don't know what their resistances to both of those types of damage are, but in that, it seemed like both the magic ability, if you hit the full charge, and the flame ability does about the same damage. Flame ability is obviously easier to hit multiple people with, though. The laser beam, you gotta be a little bit more accurate. We need flasks. So do we have enough for a level up? We do. Let's get the 1 point of endurance first. Do we even need the point of endurance? Not really. I almost feel like I'd rather have the health, actually. Get back to what we were at with health. Also, I wonder how much our health is being multiplied by other items. Like, how much health are we getting out of, like, an Erdtree's favor? Only 40, so I guess it's just a base amount that it's giving. It's not a percent. We need that last, forgot what this was. Oh, yeah, we don't need that right now. We don't have enough, FP for that to even be relevant. I was gonna say we need our last talisman slot, though. Okay, so let's check out what the heck the giant enemy over here is. Can we even get over there from here? It seems like they've made it a big no-no to go this way. You tried, I'm pretty sure you would not be able to do it. Alright, well. Fine then. So we went from here to here already. I guess we'll start here. Let's try and get Alexander here before the end of the episode. Problem is we have to get to the dungeon and then we probably have to clear the dungeon as well. And what does this guy say again? It's rotting, everything's scarlet, the very earth, so the end is nigh for us all. Okay, so we see that there's some stuff to do down there, and that'll probably be for next time. So right now, our mission is get to Gale Tunnel. Why is there a slime here? Oh, that's back in it's back in Limgrave or whatever. I was like, what the heck is a giant doing here? I mean, there could still be giants here, but... Are these runes any better? Nope, they're still just the basic gold rune 1. Get up top. Get an idea. What the heck is going on over there? Oh, I think it's just another one of those weird crows. And then is that where we got teleported? Possibly. This place is crazy. And then we're looking for a castle to the south, which is almost certainly going to be like here. Am I missing anything? Along this cliffside or something? Alright, to these tombs. This is the worst tomb yet. Or like worst little tomb area yet. It gave us a 3, a 2, and a 1. You kidding me? There's areas in Limgrave that give better than that. We're in Caelid. Okay, so it should be right under us, huh? Let's go from this path. Stuck? Nothing right there. Ooh, careful. This tree is not meant for people to walk on, apparently. It was not letting me up. Okay, there is... Oh, okay, well, that's fine. So let's go in here. Probably get a Site of Grace. Will help us explore further. Or maybe we won't get a Site of Grace, because we got one on the other side, right? Alright, what the heck's going on here? They're forcing us to do drop down immediately. So that means there's no coming back up here, huh? Dang. Well, I mean, it was easy to get here. That's fine. Although, it makes me question how Alexander was planning on getting through here. There's very clearly no way back. I mean, I guess we'll let him know once we get there. Maybe another path will reveal itself to us as we go. That was a big roll that you had to make there. Here's the Site of Grace. Okay, this seems like another mining cave, huh? Check your back. Enemy just looking at a cliff almost always equals you're gonna get stabbed in the back. Alright, sir. How much damage do we do to you? Oh, we still can't slash through you, though. It's not with basic attacks. You can with the block counter. Why is there a land octopus here? Okay, so where is this gonna lead? This doesn't seem like it's gonna lead to Alexander, but let's go this way. It also has lanterns along it, which usually means that they're trying to get you to go this way. Oh, good. Well, we have the thing where our stuff costs less, so... Oh, I didn't mean to use this one. Oh, wow, really? Holy crap. Some enemies, when you get the riposte on them, it just does like a ridiculous amount of damage. Like that one takes 5 or 4,000 damage from that. Okay, so I guess those guards were just stopping the land octopi from coming out. Frost Naginata. Nothing Stone 4 as well, which we just bought one of those. What kind of weapon is that gonna be? Like a polearm? I think that's what it is. Spear, which is, I think, is a polearm. Weapon consisting of 3-pronged blade affixed to a long pole. A long central blade closely resembles a katana. A weapon of the Land of Reeds, known for its ability to be wielded as a spear, while still being capable of performing slashing attacks, impaling thrusts. Skill that lets you pierce armaments, overcome enemy shields, build power, then lunge forward for a strong thrust, pierces an enemy's guard. Interesting. I wonder what its moveset is like. That's a really unique moveset, right? It's complete, like it has the first attack of a halberd, but then slightly different attacks after that. Huh. Actually seems like a pretty cool weapon. Now, with some of the weapons that exist in this game, like Sword of Night and Flame, I doubt people are going to be using that much at the start of the game, but it might find its place, depending on how much damage it does and stuff. High, very high range weapon, so could definitely be good. What the heck? Oh, that didn't go well. Alright, so actually the strong attacks are pretty decent against these guys. Trying to figure out which way is actually going towards Alexander. That's nice, we actually one-shot. Makes our job here a lot easier. It's probably mainly the combination fire magic damage that's doing that for us. Is he calling the workers? No, okay. I was wondering if the workers would respond. But since they don't, we should be fine. Radon Soldier Helm. Actually looks really cool. Oh, we have all the basic helmets now. Probably doesn't do anything. It seems like helmets can have special effects, so if you're not running a helmet with a special effect, explosive stone club, then you're probably wasting the slot a little bit, because you could get like as much as 3 int off of it. I mean, we're wasting it a little bit right now with what we're doing. We're only getting 1 vigor out of it, but I like the cape thing. Cape in the hood. Maybe at some point we'll swap. Wait, so there was nothing? It's just this cave? So it's forcing us to go down that ladder over there. I mean, we were gonna go there anyways, but... I kind of expected that to be more of a side path, but maybe I'm mistaken. Well, just gonna slide down right in front of you. Flintstone scrap and a Grace Mimic. We haven't used any Grace Mimics. I wonder how they work in, like... I guess how they work in general. Like, if you're in a dungeon, does it lead you to the boss? Like, say if the boss was hidden behind an illusory wall, you didn't know where to go, would it lead you there? I wonder. Or like that one dungeon we just did where the boss was below the elevator. You didn't know that was a possibility. I could imagine that being very difficult to figure out. No marionettes here? Oh, we're here. For some reason, I thought it was like over here. I didn't realize we were right there. So the boss is there. Might as well open it up for Alexander. Oh, he's not even here? Oh, so when he was at the door saying, I guess we need to find another way, he literally meant he needed to find another way and that this wasn't an option, huh? Wow. We should rest at this grace just so we actually spawn here. Do I want to do that? I mean, we can teleport. Teleporting to the other one doesn't help us, though. Wait, hold on, I'm turned around. Through here? What's this? Yeah, there's no stake here, so we should definitely rest at the other one. Because there's no enemies. Oh, I didn't level up my dudes. I'm trying to remember after this fight. It's another stone digger. It's a worm? Oh. Jeez, we need to get out of this corner. Okay. Holy crap. Alright, do we got a second to actually do stuff? Uh-oh. He didn't like that. Okay, he's resistant to fire. Okay. I meant to roll, but then I started sprinting, and then I just didn't roll. Oh, I got staggered by the lava. That's trolly. Ooh, a dragon heart. The moon veil. I've heard of this weapon. I didn't know how long it would be before we saw this weapon. As far as I know, it's an int scaling katana. So it's kind of the weapon that I was looking for a while, but I had no idea where to find it, so... I wonder where the heck Alexander went then, huh? Take a look at the katana in just a second. I wonder what stats you need for that thing. Alright, where are you? Magic and physical. Only 23 int, huh? It does blood loss? I kind of didn't imagine it would do blood loss. Put it on real quick. Yeah, I think it's just a normal katana moveset. Let's read about it. Katana forged of glintstone, masterpiece of Celian swordsmith. Light and wreathes the blade when sheathed, explaining its Moonveil moniker. Transient moonlight. Sheath blade, holding it at the hip in a composed stance. Follow up with either a normal or strong attack to draw the blade at great speed for an instant slash attack. Both attacks fire off a wave of light. That's sweet. Oh, that's so cool. This has got to be one of the coolest weapons. Oh, man. We just respect, too. I mean, we could use it. The faith is lost on it, though, so it's not that great. Maybe we'll use it in the future. We might switch up our build, but for now we're using the Sword of Night and Flame. Which entrance does this return me to, out of curiosity? Kind of hope it returns me to the one up in Caelid. Does. So, I was gonna say we might end there, but I need to find a site of grace then. Got no potions. Ooh. I got some potions. Okay, any sites of grace anywhere? There's an invisible dude. Oh, right there. Can we fight this thing? Looks kind of scary, but maybe fightable. Oh. Yeah, I think you guys got it, like... You got it under control. It seems like it's going great for you. Also, I just, like, straight one-shot that thing? That doesn't seem normal. Hello? Oh, the fire. You're gonna pay for that. Okay. Let's try and get this invisible dude. Oh, I missed. You coming? Wait, he changes up his path? Oh. Oh, I just barely missed. Dang it. Does this guy actually change up his path based on where you are, or... Oh, I missed. He's so fast. I think he just has a pattern that's like a figure-8 pattern. I didn't know exactly where it was gonna go. Hold up. Ash of War, Flame of the Redmanes. Alright, so I think we're going to take a break at this site of Grace here. I'm not sure where Alexander is, so I guess we can't help him? I don't know. We'll go for Jail Cave probably as well, because that's where we got the Regalia of Eokide on the other side of that. We might try that out, and then I think we'll go back here and walk along this road, and we're just gonna try and get everything in this area. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and take a break there. Got to use a new weapon. It's pretty sweet. Seems real powerful. We also found the Moonveil Katana, which was kind of one of those weapons that I heard was really cool and good, but I didn't have any clue where to find it, and I was kind of waiting on it. But now we have that, so we got options. We can use both currently, although some of our stats are wasted on the Moonveil, but that's okay. Either way, hopefully you enjoyed this one, and I will see you next time.